Okay, so doing some shoulder work to release tension from the neck and shoulders. So have a strap. If you don't have a strap, grab a scarf or a belt. Actually, I suggest a belt because it's a little sturdier. And if you have yoga blocks, grab those. If you don't have yoga blocks, just thick books will do. Okay, so I got a few exercises here that are really great to release the tension from neck and shoulders because it can literally drive you crazy. Now, before we get started, our breath, using our breath. So we're going to use a technique, energetic technique. Maybe you're familiar, Mula Bandha. If you're not, that's okay. So as you breathe, when you exhale, exhale all the way to the bottom of the exhale until you feel a contraction of the pelvic floor muscles. And then inhale. And then again, exhale, contract, and inhale. Avoid belly breathing. And now breathing up into the chest. Gently bringing your navel to spine so the breath travels upward easier. So now we're getting the breath to move upward into the chest, into the shoulders, into the neck. Not only this, but this is a great energetic technique that literally when you're using this, whether in a yoga practice or if you're just meditating and using this, you can literally after a few minutes of doing this feel the anxiety and the stress dissolving. It is the coolest thing. It's so great. All right, so let's get started. Now with the strap, wrap the strap around, place it between the thumb and around the hand, and with the same thing on the other hand. So when you have the palms facing inward and you try to pull apart, you can. Okay, so now hands a little wider than shoulder distance. Inhale, raise the arms, and now gently pull the strap apart. Feel the shoulder blades wrap here. Now, keeping the chin parallel with the earth, neck in line with the spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring arms to the left. Keeping the arms straight. Now with your left hand, gently tug and feel the right shoulder blade wrap here. Feel that space created. And breathe deep, fluid breaths. Contracting the pelvic floor muscles, navel to spine, and breathing up into the chest, up into the shoulders, the neck, and just feeling the breath as it massages the muscles. Creating longer exhales than inhales, and feel muscles letting go, lengthening here. And then inhale to center and exhale to your right now. And now with your right hand, pull the strap so the left shoulder blade wraps. And breathing, deep fluid breaths. Avoid belly breathing. So we're stretching the breath upward. Inhale to center and exhale, arms come down. Now this next one, shoulder flossing. So again, now just holding the strap and keep the hands a little wider than shoulder distance apart. Now inhale, raise the arms, and then exhale, bring the arms back. Keep the elbows straight. Inhale, come up, exhale, over. And again, inhale, up, exhale, back. Now doing a few rounds here, using the breath, breathing up into the chest. And then if you'd like a little bit more intense stretch, you can always bring the hands closer together, keeping the chin parallel with the earth. And so the neck is in line with the spine. And then we'll finish here. Inhale, raise, exhale, over. Now place the strap to to the side. And this next one, Dragonfly. This is really great. Getting into the trap muscles, getting into the upper shoulder area. So coming down onto the belly and bring your left arm over your right. Palms of the hands facing down. And now having your chin, so your chin is resting on top of the arm, and bring your forehead down to the earth. Now with your legs, keep the legs wider than hip distance apart, and so the insides of the feet are to the earth here, so your toes are pointing outwards. Now, breathe deep, fluid breaths, contracting the pelvic floor muscles, breathing up into the shoulders. And now since we're laying on our belly, the breath will just naturally come up. Feel, notice what you're feeling here. Maybe you're feeling an intense stretch in the shoulders. Keeping the hands facing down the best that you can. And deep, fluid breaths. Feeling the breath as it travels up the spine. Massaging muscles. Feel the muscles expand as you inhale, and as you exhale, feeling the muscles contract. And then inhale, raise your head, uncross the arms, and now other side. So now right arm over the left, palms of the hand facing down. Now bringing your chin over your arm, forehead to the earth, and deep fluid breaths. Contracting the pelvic floor muscles and breathing up into the shoulders. Creating longer exhales. When we create longer exhales, it's very grounding. And great if you're feeling stressed out. It turns on the sympathetic nervous system. It triggers it to turn on. And then inhale, lift the head, and uncross the arms. Now, another pose, Cobra, is wonderful to release tension from the neck and shoulders. So keeping your feet together, big toes touching, hands under shoulders, forehead to the earth. Now, press the pinky side edges of the feet into the earth and contract the quads here. Now inhale, press the pubic bone into the earth. Squeeze elbows together, slide shoulder blades down the back without moving the hands, pull up. So it is a challenging pose, looking slightly ahead of your mat, and breathe. And then exhale, forehead to the floor. Or you can do, rather than holding the pose, a really nice one is when you inhale, come up like a vinyasa. Inhale, come up, exhale, and then inhale, come up. I'll show you like this. So inhale, come up, and then exhale, forehead to the floor. And then again, inhale, and then exhale, forehead to the floor. Just enough to feel the stretch in the neck and shoulders. Now, next one. So coming back, sitting on your heels, and eagle arms. So crossing your right arm over your left, and massaging out the shoulders here. Straighten top arm, raise bottom arm, and intertwine the arms. Elbows shoulder height. Slide shoulder blades down the back. Press forearms forward. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Contracting the pelvic floor muscles, breathing up into the chest. And then a stage 2 is vinyasa. So inhaling and exhale, rounding the back like cat dog. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, raise the arms, press forearms forward. Exhale, round the back. And then inhale and unwind. Now the opposite side, so left arm over right, and straighten the top arm, raise bottom arm, intertwine, elbows shoulder height, slide shoulder blades down the back, neck in line with the spine, press forearms forward, and breathe. Deep fluid breaths. Keeping a curve in the low back, squeezing pelvic floor muscles, bring navel to spine slightly, and breathing up into the shoulders, the chest. And then on exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, raise arms. Exhale, round the back. Inhale and unwind the arms. Now for this next set of exercises, swimmer's twist. Okay, so inhale, raise the arms out to a T, and then as you exhale, palm of the hand comes up as your back arm, shoulder comes off the back, like so. And then inhale to center, and then exhale, look to your right as the shoulder comes off the back, twisting it here. And then inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale to center, exhale, other side. And then inhale, come to center. Now for this next one, bring your left hand right under the occipital and keep your right arm straight. And now, okay, so keeping the right arm straight, and then slightly turn your head to the left and bring your chin slightly closer to the chest until you feel a stretch along the right side here of the neck, gently touching right under the occipital. So you might feel an intense stretch. And then you can turn the palm of the hand facing up and then back down. Turn the palm up, back down. And then inhale to center. Now, exhale, straighten your left arm. Right hand comes right below the occipital. And turn your head slightly to the right. Tuck your chin, so you'll feel stretch all along here. And deep fluid breaths. Contracting pelvic floor muscles, breathing up into the chest. And then turn the palm facing up and palm facing down. Turn the palm up and turn the palm down. And then inhale, come to center. And now, let's take a down, let's take down dog now. So, and we'll do a shoulder blade wrap. This feels really amazing when in down dog. So, coming into tabletop and then moving the hands about 2 inches up, keeping the fingers spread. So we will be pressing into the root of the first finger and thumb. Now, Inhale, tip the pelvis forward. Exhale, lift the hips. Keep a slight bend in the knees though here. Now, keep the fingers spread. Deep, fluid breaths. And bend the elbows out. And inhale, roll the elbows in and feel this all along your back. Feel the space created between the neck and shoulder. Deep, fluid breath. Press, straightening your arms, pressing your chest toward your thighs, keeping a slight bend in the knees, deep fluid breaths. And then without losing the curve in the low back, begin straightening the legs slightly. And breathe, 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 breathe. Breathing up into the chest, into the shoulders, contracting pelvic floor muscles. And then exhale, bring your knees down. And now one more, which is a reclined shoulder stretch. This is a really nice one. So, coming down onto your belly, and then straightening your left arm out. Place your right hand under your right shoulder. Now, inhale, roll to your side. And bending the top leg, foot to the earth, or bending the knee and bringing it down right under your right arm. Deep fluid breaths. Now, pressing into your right hand to lift the chest, feeling that stretch, your upper arm, your pec muscles, your shoulder. Keeping the left foot flexed, so we're keeping the leg active. And then inhale, come back onto your belly, and exhale, straighten your right arm out, left hand under shoulder. Inhale, come up to your side, keep the bottom foot flexed, bend the top leg like so, or bend the knee and place it to the earth. And hang out here for a few breaths, keeping the right foot flexed, quad contracted. And you might notice that when you contract the quad, that enhances the contraction of the pelvic floor muscles. And breathing up into the chest, deep fluid breaths. And then inhale, come onto the belly, and exhale. Now, quarter dog. So this is where the blocks come in, or books. Now, placing them about shoulder distance apart, and what we will do is place your elbows onto the blocks like so, and walk your knees out slightly, just so the knees are in line with the hips. And pointing the finger up here, clasping your fingers. Keep the first finger straight for Kali Mudra. And forehead to the earth. Deep fluid breaths. Feeling this along the side body. Breathing up into the chest, breathing up into the shoulders. Deep fluid breaths. And then to come out of this pose, walk your knees up slightly. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, bring hands down to the earth. Okay, so those are some yoga poses that I personally find very beneficial when you have tight shoulders, and especially using the breath. Very important to use the breath. And maybe you've noticed how when you had the breath traveling up and getting into the shoulders and chest, you feel a little more relief here. So hope this helps.